Once upon a time in the land of Radiator Springs, Lightning McQueen, the famous racing car, set off on a thrilling journey to the mysterious Glowstone Mountain. His friends, Cruz Ramirez, the vibrant yellow race car, and Mac, the loyal red truck, accompanied him. They had heard tales of the legendary Glowstone, a magical rock that could light up the entire world. Excitement sparkled in their headlights as they imagined the adventure ahead. The road to Glowstone Mountain was filled with surprises and challenges. Early on, they encountered magical creatures like talking rocks with mossy beards and twinkling eyes. One rock, named Rocky, even sang songs that echoed through the valleys. As they traveled deeper into the enchanted forest, a mischievous wind spirit named Whirl tried to slow them down. Whirl, with his playful gusts, made leaves dance and branches sway, creating obstacles on the path. "You can't stop us, Whirl." McQueen revved his engine with determination. Cruz agreed. "We'll work together and find our way." Just when they thought they might be lost forever in the swirling winds, a gentle glow appeared. It was Flicker, a wise and tiny firefly who knew all the secrets of the forest. Flicker led them through the trickiest parts of the trail, sharing stories of bravery and friendship. "Remember, the true glow comes from the friendships we build," Flicker whispered with a twinkle. Together, they reached the foot of Glowstone Mountain. The mountain shimmered like a diamond under the moonlight. With Flicker's guidance, McQueen, Cruz, and Mac climbed the steep path, avoiding pitfalls and overcoming obstacles with teamwork and trust. At the mountain's peak, they found the legendary Glowstone. But to their surprise, it wasn't the stone that lit up the world. It was the bond of friendship they had formed during the journey. Holding their headlights high, they realized that they carried their own glow within. They returned to Radiator Springs, not with a magical stone, but with hearts full of light, ready to share their newfound warmth with everyone they met. From that day on, they knew that the true glow of the world came from the love and support of friends. And so, the tale of McQueen's journey to the Glowstone Mountain became a cherished story, reminding everyone that the brightest light comes from within.
One night, as Lightning McQueen was polishing his red finish under the starlit sky, he received a glittering envelope. Curiously, he opened it and found an invitation to the most magical midnight race, held only under the full moon. Excited, he revved his engine and set off to the secret starting line. Upon arrival, McQueen saw enchanted cars from different lands, a sleek sapphire car from the ocean deep, a golden racer from the desert dunes, and a jade vehicle from the emerald forest. Each car shimmered with magical essence. The track itself was a sight to behold, materializing under the moonlight with moving trees, glowing tunnels, and a bridge made of moonlight that sparkled like diamonds. As the race started, McQueen zoomed forward, but soon realized that this race was unlike any he had ever experienced. Luna explained that the real challenge wasn't just about speed, but also about navigating the magical obstacles and making new friends along the way. A friendly moonbeam descended, introducing itself as Luna, the race guide. With Luna's guidance, he navigated through, cheering on his fellow racers as they did the same. Next came the glowing tunnels, casting enchanting lights. McQueen braced himself as they approached the moving trees, which swayed and danced. The tunnels sang beautiful songs, and McQueen found himself mesmerized by the melodies, bonding with the other racers as their lights intertwined. It was here that McQueen realized the true magic of the race. It wasn't about winning, but cherishing the journey and the friendships made. Finally, they reached the Moonlight Bridge, where each racer's tire marks left a glowing trail. At the finish line, the moon shone brighter than ever as each participant was awarded with a special moonlit medal that shimmered forever. McQueen looked around at his new friends, knowing that this magical midnight race was a memory he would hold dear for the rest of his life.
One sunny morning in Radiator Springs, Lightning McQueen and Mater were lounging around Flo's V8 cafe when a mysterious envelope landed on their table out of nowhere. Inside was a shimmering map that glowed with tiny specks of light. It was a map to the legendary Starry Speedway, a racetrack hidden high up in the clouds. But there was a catch: the track only appeared at night, lit up by falling stars. Excited and curious, McQueen and Mater decided to embark on this extraordinary adventure. As night fell, the map began to shine brighter, outlining a path into the sky. Suddenly, Astra, a swift and shiny shooting star, swooped down. "Follow me if you want to find the Starry Speedway." Astra sparkled. McQueen and Mater revved their engines and took off after her. They soared into the sky, the wind whistling through their mirrors. The higher they climbed, the more magical the surroundings became. But it wasn't all smooth racing. The sky spirits had left riddles, and McQueen and Mater had to solve them to open each new section of the track. Floating clouds looked like cotton candy, and twinkling stars were scattered like glitter. Once, they encountered a massive floating boulder blocking their way. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, and 3 in the evening? Mater scratched his headlight, pondering deeply. Finally, McQueen exclaimed, "It's a person. They crawl as a baby, walk as an adult, and use a cane when old." The boulder floated away, revealing the glistening continuation of the track. Through teamwork and trust, they surmounted every challenge the sky spirits had laid before them. Astra cheered them on as they zoomed past other obstacles, like looping rainbows and swirling vortexes. A bridge made of light beams that flickered on and off. As they neared the end of the track, the final challenge appeared. Taking a deep breath and encouraging each other, McQueen and Mater carefully timed their movements and sped across the bridge just as it began to fade. Finally, they reached the finish line, where the Starry Speedway glowed brighter than ever. Astra congratulated them, and to their amazement, the stars in the sky began to form constellations of McQueen and Mater. "Turns out, it's our friendship that lights up the night sky," McQueen marveled. With hearts full of joy and a new twinkle in their eyes, they descended back to Radiator Springs, knowing that the adventure of the Starry Speedway would always remain a glowing memory.
One sunny day, Lightning McQueen and his faithful friend Max set off on a new adventure. Their tires hummed along the road as they entered the mysterious and enchanting magical forest. The towering trees glimmered with sparkles as if they held secrets of their own. In the heart of the forest, they met Lumina, a delightful fairy with wings that shimmered like pearls. She fluttered around them, leaving trails of twinkling light. "Welcome, brave travelers," she chimed. "I am Lumina, and I will guide you on your quest." As they ventured deeper, Lightning and Mac encountered a grand, ancient tree named Elder Twig. His bark was rugged, but his eyes were kind and wise. "Greetings, young ones," he said in a deep, warm voice. "To succeed here, you must solve riddles and face challenges. Are you ready?" Lightning and Mac exchanged determined glances and nodded. The first riddle came from Lumina. "What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks?" After some thought, Mac clued in. "A river," he barked, and Lumina clapped her tiny hands. The path continued but was soon blocked by a glowing crystal that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Elder Twig's voice echoed around them. "This crystal needs the light of your friendship to shine. Can you ignite it?" Lightning McQueen, his engine purring, and Mac, his horn blaring, positioned themselves around the crystal. They thought deeply about all the races they'd won together and the miles they'd traveled side by side. Suddenly, the crystal began to glow brightly, filling the forest with warm light. The forest burst into joyous colors, and flowers bloomed all around. Lumina danced and laughed, and Elder Twig smiled down at them proudly. "You have brought joy and light to our forest," Elder Twig declared. As a reward for their bravery and the power of their friendship, Lumina presented each of them with enchanted amulets that sparkled magnificently. "These amulets are tokens of your courage and the light you share," she explained. With hearts full of happiness, Lightning and Mac knew they had accomplished something special. As they drove out of the forest, the path ahead seemed brighter and clearer. They had realized a wonderful truth. Their friendship could illuminate any path they chose. And so, hand in tire, they continued their journey, ready for whatever adventure awaited them next. Radiator Springs was known for its beautiful nighttime glow, but one night, the town found itself plunged into darkness. McQueen and Sally decided to investigate. They remembered an old legend about the crystal caverns hidden beneath the town, said to be the source of Radiator Springs' radiant light. Determined to solve the mystery, they enlisted the help of Mater and Guido. Together, they set off on an adventure deep underground. As they traveled through the caverns, they marveled at the glowing rivers and the sparkling stalactites hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers. Soon they stumbled upon a series of ancient puzzles blocking their path. McQueen used his speed to dart through tight spots. Sally's keen eye spotted hidden clues. Mater's strength moved large obstacles, and Guido's precision shifted small but crucial stones. With each puzzle they solved, the caverns glowed brighter and brighter. Finally, they reached the heart of the crystal caverns. There they found a giant crystal that was dimming. Using a combination of their unique talents, they managed to unlock an ancient mechanism that rejuvenated the giant crystal, causing it to shine with an incredible brilliance. The light from the crystal radiated throughout the caverns and up to the town above. As they emerged from the underground, Radiator Springs was once again basked in its glorious nighttime glow. The townsfolk cheered, and McQueen, Sally, Mater, and Guido realized that by working together and utilizing their individual skills, they could overcome any challenge. The glow that filled Radiator Springs brought joy and warmth to everyone, reminding them of the importance of teamwork and friendship.